Package with Deb. Today, I was riding in a rural area with my friend, and we saw a dead deer on the side of the road. So I began to tell her about something called deer deterrents or deer whistles that she could put on the front of her vehicle. I told her that everyone should have them on the front of their vehicle, and I explained it to her. And so she said, Deb, you should make a video of that because it could save people's lives. It could save you and your family's life because it helps to stop an impacting with the deer. Save the deer's life, save your car from getting messed up. First, before I show them to you and show you how and where to put them, I want to share a little story with you, and I'll try to do this as quickly as I can. Many years ago, my son was coming down a rural road, and a deer ran out in front of him, and they collided, and it messed the front of his car up and his windshield. So he learned about these deer whistles or deer deterrents and put them on his vehicles. And then he never had that happen again. I had an aunt that lived out in the country, and on her way to work in the mornings, very often she would see a family of deer. They would cross the road, and she'd have to stop and sit there and wait for all these deer to cross in front of her. And it happened quite often. So my son put those on the front of her car for her. Well, they're very easy to do. I put mine on my car. I'll tell you about that in a moment. But anyway, he put them on there for her. And she said she never had to stop for deer ever again. She said, as a matter of fact, they would stop for her. Because the way they work is, once your car is up to the speed of about 30 miles per hour, the deer will hear this high-pitched whistle, and they will stop. We can't hear it, but they can. So she said, well, they worked like a charm for her. The deer always would stop for her. They would not cross in front of her after that. And I know they worked for me. One time I was going probably a good 50 mile an hour down a long rural road, and it was the time of the year there was no leaves on the trees. I could see, I'd say around maybe 150 yards ahead, maybe 150 yards ahead, I could see a deer, full run, coming through the woods, and he was headed toward the road. And I kind of timed it in my head like, oh no, we're going to impact, unless I just stop. Of course, if I'd have stopped, then somebody behind me would have probably hit me, because you know how people follow on your bumper. So here's what happened. That deer that was at a full run, he heard my whistles, and he came to a complete halt at the edge of the woods. He did not run on out into the road. He stopped. And I passed him by. I was like, wow, he's a remarkable. So yeah, I have them on both my vehicles. And one of my vehicles is a little two-seater Mazda Miata. In the summertime, I put the top down. Can you imagine if I made impact with a deer? More than likely, I would end up dead. So I'm going to squat down here. I'm going to try to show you. They come two in a pack. Like I said, I think I paid around $7. It's not much for them. At Walmart's where I got mine back, like I say, in the car accessories. Okay, try to turn my phone around here. If you can't find them, ask someone where they are. They should know. Okay, so here's the lights. The light on this is my van, okay? Right below here is the deer whistle, right here. Just clean off an area that you can, peel and stick it on. And when I've washed this van many a times, it needs washed right now, and they've never come off. So that if one ever does break or come off, well, they're cheap. to get another pack. But yeah, mine's been on for a long time. Got them on my van and my Miata. They're probably, like I say, about 4 inches long, probably. They come in silver like this, and they also come in black. You can put them, if there's a place underneath your vehicle, as long as you got something to stick it on, and have them flush with the area. Don't stick them way back up in there. Just kind of flush. So, yeah, like I say, they're not noticeable. You wouldn't know it if you didn't know that they were there. So I just wanted to share that with all of you because it's I've seen too many dead deer on the road and heard of too many accidents and people getting hurt. So yeah, go get you some. Put them on your car. Save yourself, save your family, save the deer. All right, and I will see you next time. Hope you have joy in today. Be in the moment and remember it's never too late to be great. And I'll see you next time.